2, 1. We are here with Pioneer freshman Nick Shore and soon-to-be sophomore center for the University of Denver Pioneer hockey program. Nick coming back from the NHL Combine in Toronto. First of all, just give us a recap of your experience in Toronto.
Yeah, well, I left Monday. I was there for 4 days. I had 3 days of interviews, and then on Friday it sort of commences with the fitness testing. But it's obviously a great experience. If you have an opportunity to do that, you certainly try to take advantage of it. You get the chance to meet a bunch of different teams and all their personnel. So I think it's one of those things that you do have to sort of take in all the time that you can get. And really sort of you just go there and try to be yourself, and I think overall it's definitely a great experience.
For the fans out there that may know a little bit about the Combine and not that much about the Combine, give us a day-by-day recap of what kind of things that you did go through in Toronto.
Yeah, well, for me personally, I had 18 interviews in total, so it was sort of spaced out, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So an average day, my interviews would probably start at 10. You'd probably, I had anywhere from, 5 to 8 in a day, where you're sort of going from meeting to meeting. Each one is, sort of, is about 20 minutes. They do, some are shorter, some are longer, obviously. So you sort of do that. You, sort of eat when you can. And then you do have, quite a bit of downtime after the interviews and stuff like that. They usually, or at least mine didn't run too late there. So then I think, I had that Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then I was one of the first groups to do the fitness testing on Fridays. And then after that, you're pretty much done. I hopped on a plane and came home.
So give us your thoughts on how everything went and what was your main goal coming out of the Combine?
Yeah, well, I think, overall it went well. Like I said, I got a chance to, talk to a bunch of different teams. Like I said, I had 18. I think, I think those definitely went really well. And then obviously the fitness testing, you don't get, and the interviews you really don't get too much feedback. But, what you do got to do is just, obviously in the fitness testing, you got to, try your best in all the events. And then, in the interviews, I think one of the big things that you got to do, you just got to try to be yourself. You're there to sell yourself. And I think, hopefully I did a pretty good job of that. And, hopefully, the fitness testing, everything went well.
As a prospect leading into this summer's draft, it's everyone's dream to go in the first round or as high as you can go. How important is that for you to be as drafted as high as you can? And did you feel like you impressed any teams where you might think that or have an indication on who might just draft you?
Yeah, well, I think it's it's obviously a bit of an unknown going into the draft. Obviously, you do want to go as high as you can, but at the end of the day, it's sort of just the start. When that happens, obviously, I think more of importance is necessarily the team you go to and not necessarily what pick you are. So I think going into the draft, I'm really looking forward to it. I'm going to be it's going to be an honor to obviously get drafted in the NHL, and whatever team I do get drafted by, that's going to be the organization you're with. So I think from there you just got to give it your best shot.
Let's recap your freshman season. You started off with an unfortunate injury, but came back to play in majority of the season. Talk about your season and what you're looking forward to as a sophomore.
Yeah, obviously, that was pretty disappointing. I broke my wrist the first game, and then, as a team, we had a couple injuries as well. So I think, but once the wrist healed up after Christmas, didn't have to play with a brace on or anything. So I think from there, it continued to get better. And, I'm really just looking forward to the start of next year. I think everyone really is on the team. Obviously, I think we have pretty high expectations going into next year. So I think, we're all looking to have prepare ourselves as best as we can going into next year and hopefully have a great year.
And finally, DU is a family affair here at the university. Talk about your brother's decision, Drew, to come back for his junior season, and were you the one that told him that it was the best decision for him?
Well, I'm obviously pretty excited he's coming back. He's going to obviously help our team out a lot. So I think, hopefully he made the right decision for him. Obviously, I really wanted him to come back, obviously, but I told him, he's got to make his own decision. So, when he told me he was coming back, I was probably one of, someone obviously who was very excited that, I get another sort of opportunity to play with my brother for another year, and as well as, he's going to give a big boost to our team.
All right. Thanks, Nick.
Thank you.